Hello my friends, here will be Astrology forecast for 2020. Здесь будет астрологический прогноз на 2020 год для моих англоязычных друзей. And here I will tell you about all 20 signs of zodiac. And it will be first video in this English format, and I need your feedback about how it will be for you and how you understand me, how it clear will be. And now we speak about 12 signs. My English it's not so good, but maybe it will be enough to speak about this year. And I will be use this picture of different signs. It will be like Aries, and you can remote on any signs, forward or backward. And sometimes my English will be very poor, but it's like checking how it will be work. Let's try. And about Aries, what I can say about this sign for 2020. First moment, it's 3 months. January, February, March, it's very important for Aries, especially end of February, especially 18 to 21 February, and after all March. March, it will be like main time of all the year for Aries, because in this month they can take very high purpose, and any material aim which you use, it will be realized in March. It will be hard work, but it will be some kind of big material success. And I can speak that it will be maybe best months in all year to earn money this March, especially second part of the March. After, in April, May, June, for Aries, it will be time to find new friends, and it will be a lot of new people for you, and it will be like you start to travel, you start to meet many new person, and it will be romantic time, and it will be very good time to take your partner, take your car, and travel a lot in April, May, and June. In June we have two, I don't know these English words, like moon, sun, and eclipse. We will have two eclipses in 5 June and in 21 June. These two eclipses will have different quality. 21 June, it's family quality of this eclipse, and it will be a lot of sensual, a lot of emotional and family energy. But eclipse in 5 June, it will be eclipse about your past work. Maybe in second part of 2012 you start to realize some kind of productivity which you did before. And here in the eclipse of 5 June you will see what kind of productivity, what kind of work which you did before in your life, maybe 10 years before, it start to grow and ask you to be in this activity now, in this 2012. And after, in July, when your planet Mars go inside sign of Aries, in your sign, it will be start your very bright time. It's like July, Mars in Aries, August, September, October, November, December, all these months. Your planet of power, Mars, stay in your sign. It means you have this power and you have this possibility to push this world and create a lot of results. And it start to first moment of this power, it will be 5 June in eclipse, but after July and especially in August you start to feel this Mars power, and it will be very strong months of activity, August, and after full September, October, November, December, all these months, Mars will give you this power. But in August, your Mars have conjunction with Lilith. This is a planet of fake deal or fake activity. It's mean that in August you will jump into some project, and each project will have a lot of crazy stuff and a lot of crazy movement, and it will be big productivity but not good results. It's like a lot of big bada boom but nothing results, and you must be very you must to see that August give a lot of this fake situation, and you need to be aware about this. After, in September, Mars start to be retrograde, and after it will be all retrograde part in November and in October, and first part of November it's a retrograde Mars. It's mean that September, October, your direction of your self-realization in life start to be changed, and you don't have some clear understanding what you want and what way you want to see your life. It's like you start to do something, try to change something, try to do something new, but nothing, not have a clear result what you wanted to do. And only second part of November and December give you clear vision about what to do and what way you will realize most effectively way. It's like you can have a lot of fake situation in August. You have a retrograde Mars in September, October and first part of November. All these 4 months you have very strong Mars, but a lot of fake and retrograde situation. It's mean all these 4 months you like crazy, amazing energy, do something and try something, but nothing not give you clear results and understanding that you wanted. Like I try this, and after maybe try this, and it's like you try all these 4 months, and only in second part of November and December you understand, oh, this is I wanted to be, and in this way I wanted to realize myself. And it's mean, try to look at these 4 months, August, September, October and first part of November, like something not serious, only trying, only check it, but not push a lot of energy and money in these months, and only push money and energy in December. It will be much more effectively way for Aries. And I think this is full situation for 2012 for Aries. And let's check other sign. And now we speak about Taurus, and with Taurus we have situation like main money maker months, it's March and maybe May. These 2 months can give you much more money than all other months in this 2012 or 2020. Another moment that first 3 months, January, February, March, for Taurus in money situation, better to find some old kind of work, like try to find new work after April, but first months, January, February, March, main money situation will be from old work or old your experience of work. But in April and May, try to find something new in your life. try to find some new realization, new kind of work. It's a very important month. April, May, June. Your Venus will be stay in sign. Venus, its main planet for Taurus, and this planet will be stay in Gemini. April, May, June. It means you will be have a lot of situation of Gemini, traveling, take a car, and a lot of new places, and find new way of self-realization, and you find new way of how to work. And it will be a lot of time of freelance, a lot of possibility to find new work in freelance. And this May 2020 will be very nice to see opportunity which give you next year 2021 and 2022. This May 2020 it will be like demo version of 2021 year, and you must find some new way of work in this May. And I think this is full. I think it's main idea for Taurus, and let's go next sign and look Gemini. For Gemini, it will be situation. For Gemini, it's main moment of this year. It's when south knot of moon and north knot of moon change signs, and in May, June it will be maybe important moment of all last 5 years for you, for Gemini, because it start north knot go in Gemini, and you will find new way of self-realization and some kind of new freedom. It's for many signs, April and May will be, and June will be time of freedom, but most important freedom take Gemini for itself, because last few years, maybe 5-6 years, for Gemini was very hard, and Gemini need to be play for game of others. But only here in this May and June, Geminis start to play their game, and they have new rules of their life, and they start to be a leader in this possibility which start in May and June. And after in 2021 it will be a lot of eclipse in Gemini. First eclipse in Gemini will be 30 November 2020, and after it will be eclipse in 2021 in summer. And this eclipse in Gemini in second part of 2020 give Gemini big new way of life, and big possibility to find new friends, find a new project, and they start a lot, breathe clear air, and a lot of inspiration, a lot of, like all these 5 years before it was hardness and heaviness, and only now they, in this second part of 2020, they have some freedom to breathe. And I think this is main situation for Gemini. And let's check about next sign. It's Cancer, and what about this sign and what we can say about this sign. First moment that Cancer have a lot of strong money partner who have a lot of money, and it will be very clear in March. It will be very clear about eclipse in July. 5 July will be eclipse in Capricorn, and for Cancer it's like money partner eclipse with a lot of Yeah, it's a lot of money, interesting situation. It's like you have some conversation with people which have a lot of money, or maybe it's situation when you with your partner do some big money deal, and all this 2020 year it will be ideal if you realize not your vision and purpose, but you realize in project of others. You realize yourself like serve others and help others with their business, with their situation. And 2020 very strong financial year, but always through conversation with others, always through partnership. It will be most financial power in this 2020 in for Cancer. And what we can say about this year more, that I think this is main situation, big partnership. And another moment that if you have some kind of relationship this month, this year can give you very strong partner which have a lot of material power, like it's very nice time to go inside a serious relationship. And I think that's all. It's nothing more. What we can, I think that's all. Let's check next sign. It's line. And what about line? It's not so easy year for line, because we don't have any fire planet in first part of this year, because a lot of heavy energy from earth sign, because Mars, for example, in Capricorn, Saturn, Jupiter in Capricorn, Pluto in Capricorn, and a lot of heavy stress energy in first part of this year. But next part, it will be in July. Mars, planet of aggression, go into Aries, and it will be fire sign, and it will be give you some kind of power. And for lines, second part of 2020, it's very bright and it's very like big show, and it will be very clear in August when you have a lot of show situation, when you realize your line power. And it means that first part of 2012 it's like hard work, and it's like a big strong situation with earn money, nothing more. But second part, it's a lot of expression, a lot of self-realization. And in here we have a few interesting moments. In May and June you can find a lot of new people and find some kind of new people with very hard very open conversation. It's like you find many new friends, and it will be April, May, June when you see a lot of new people with a lot of new vision of life, and it will be like, wow, so many not usual people, not I don't see any of this reality of these people before, and for you it will be like surprise. And if you don't have a good private life before last few years, maybe for this spring, April, May, June, you can find some very hard friends, and maybe you start very nice relationship story. And let's check next sign. It's Virgo. And what we can say about Virgo, it's For Virgo, this year can give a lot of possibility if you work hard. It's a lot of heavy energy from Earth sign, from Capricorn especially, and it give you Virgo a lot of concentration energy to big project. If you have some kind of ambition or you have some kind of big material aim, it will be easy, not so easy, but it will be possible to realize this big material aim. And another moment that we have here in 2012, eclipse in Gemini. It will be in second part of 2020, and this eclipse in Gemini will be for Virgo. It's like kind of freedom. It's like you take your new way of self-realization and new way of self-expression in your work. And May and June, it's very important to be in a new situation and start to travel, start to go in outside world and try to open new situation for work, for your self-realization, because it will be a lot of new people, a lot of new conversation and idea about what to do in next year. And here in spring of 2012 you will find this new idea about what to do next in my life, because first months, January, February, March, it's like very close time, not any new variant, and first part of 2020 it will be like nothing new. But in April, May and especially June, it will be like new gate open and you find your way to new self possibility in your work, in your freedom. You can find many new friends, and it will be like you open new life for yourself in May and June. You need to be very careful in August. It will be a lot of criminal maybe situation for you, and you need to be more aware about this crisis moment in August. And I think this is full situation. September give you a lot of money power. If you need to go up on some work or find some new ambition to grow in your organization, it will be a good time for you, first part of September. Yes, I think this is full main story, and what is going wrong? It's very strange. What's okay? Let's check next sign. It will be Libra, and what we can say about Libra, because for Libra we have a lot of freedom, which start from April, May and June. It will be new ideas about new way of self-realization and new business. You find many new people, and idea from these people will be exactly what you need. And first months of 2020, it will be a situation about big money from family, big money from maybe house or real estate. January, February, March, it will be a lot of money situation, but not your money. It's like money of your family, and need to do something with this money. It's like this. And what we can say more? April, May, June, you find new work, new self-realization. Yeah, it will be like if you work in area of beauty, it will be very easy to find new way of realize yourself, because in 2019 it will be like something in beauty broken and you cannot to go and you cannot to grow. But now here in April, May, June you will find this new way of growing for your maybe small business or small situation and start to grow in this new way. And another moment that you have in second part of 2020 strong influence of Mars in Aries, because this planet have a lot of aggressive power, and this aggressive power, like your partner realize this aggression partner, it will be realized in relationship, it will be realized like some kind of conflict. It will be very fighting time in August and October, and you need to be more careful with your any kind of partner in private your life, in your work. It will be a lot of situation when people start to wanted to fight or have some kind of conflict situation, and you need to be aware of this, and if you were, it's nothing going wrong. And it's August and October, these two difficult months. And another moment you will have a lot of interesting new business situation from December. And especially if you have some kind of creativity business or some kind of creativity work, it will be very nice to realize it in 2021, and December 20 it will be first step to this creativity work with a lot of freedom, and maybe it's some kind of freelance or something like this. And let's check next sign. It will be Scorpio, and let's check what's going on with Scorpio. First moment, it's a big good money situation in March, especially from partnership, from relationship with your partner. And if you have this possibility to be in big money community with people who can earn money, it will be a very important time, this March of 2020. And I think this is main money situation. And another moment that when Mars, planet of Aries and planet of Scorpio, go inside sign of Aries, it will be from July and it will be continue to December. It will be like a situation you have a lot of aggression, July, August, maybe end of July and August, and maybe October and November. It will be a lot of fighting energy, but it's not a good way to realize it. And my vision that you better to be more quiet in August and October, because this fighting situation not do nothing good, and it's like you do, if you fight, you do not good for yourself. And what can we say about Scorpio? For Scorpio, very important quality, it's try to play in this life, not to be so serious, because 2019 it gives some kind of quality when you don't understand how communicate with people nicely, like a lot of maybe bad situation in relationship was wrong in 2019, and now here in 2020 don't wanted to believe somebody other, and people not and don't have good relationship, and in 2019 and now here in 2020 don't want it to be in this good relationship, like anybody have his own space and I have my own space, and your deal it's your deal, my deal it's my deal, and you know, like every people I am responsible for myself, you're responsible for yourself, and it's very important way to communicate with others in 2020 when my situation is my situation, your situation it's your situation. No, don't need to split it. No, don't need to try to be separate. Because if you too much if you take a lot too much emotional with others people, sometimes it's something broken in you and you don't want to have this emotional connection with others. And if I think last 2019 year, you have a lot of broken communication situation with people, and now in 2020 don't want to have new connection, like I wanna be separate, and it's good way for 2020. Don't have too much connection with others, little bit more separating, and it's a good way. And let's check next sign and check this Sagittarius. And for Sagittarius, main situation will be in your main planet, because for Sagittarians main planet is Jupiter, and Jupiter have all this year, Jupiter stay in Capricorn. It's very materialistic sign, non-idealistic, very materialistic. And for you Sagittarians, it will be like in this year you start feeling yourself like this materialistic. No big ideal, not any fantasy, only what I can earn, how many money I can earn, and only this material thinking. Because usually Sagittarians like big ideas, inspiration and blah blah blah, but here in 2020 it's only work, hard work with serious people. And first 3 months, January, February, March, you will see this materialistic energy very well. I don't want to have any idealistic, I wanted to only money, for example. And you will have a lot of money people around yourself, especially in March. In April you will be surprised at how many serious business people around you. And you know, we have in this year 3 times aspect of millionaire. It's Jupiter conjunction with Pluto. It will be in the end of March, it will be in 5 July and in middle of November. Each of this moment can give you big profit and big financial possibility to earn big monies. And in December, when your main planet Jupiter go inside of Aquarius in December, it start time to your freedom. But here from January to November you hard work from this money, and it's I think main situation. One more moment for Sagittarius. It's one more moment for Sagittarius. It's you have a lot of new people around yourself in May and June. It will be like you find so many new friends that you surprised that life can be so amazing, and from 2 months give you around, I don't know, a lot of people, not from internet but live conversation, live connection. It will be like give you surprise in May and June. It will be very interesting time. And let's check next sign. It's Capricorn, and what we can say about this Capricorn, it's its main year from, I think, 2018, 2019. It's like preparing to this 2020. It's last year it was very hard, but here in 2020 you can realize who you are. You can realize all your Capricorn power and realize your possibility to grow up in your professional. It's not maybe so clear because sometimes it's big wishes only take a rest, take away from this hard work, and especially eclipse 10 January it was about please relax and try to broke this money business situation, try to take family direction. It's about eclipse 10 January and eclipse 21 June it will be same family situation, but all another time it's like big money March, April, May, it's eclipse in 5 July, it's September, October, November, all this sign it's money, it's one wishes to earn money and nothing more. It's like sometimes you have this wishes to relax and be in family like 10 January, maybe family time in February and in June, but all other months it's about work, hard work and good possibility to grow. And especially March, it will be main months when you can grow very fast, and for example for 1 month you can take all results of 2020, and it's I think main months in all 2020 year, this month, this March. And I think this is full story for Capricorn. It will be few, I think this few main ideas about Capricorn, and let's check Aquarius. Let's check how many new situation will be with Aquarius, because now world start to change, and here in 2020 we have very special time, April, May and June, very important time for Aquarius especially, because Mars go in Aquarius, Saturn go in Aquarius for these few months, April, May and June, and you will have a lot of possibility to realize your freedom feeling, like you know, Aquarius can work hard, can work in serious way, but usually for Aquarius very important to feel something which inspired, which have inspiration for Aquarius. And if you have this, for example, last few years you don't have any inspiration, it's like life it's so serious, life it's so hard, and only here in April, May and June 2020 you start feel life, start to feel freedom and possibility to go away to your inspiration, not only looking at this, not only watching in some bright picture, but try to jump into this bright life with a lot of experience and a lot of traveling and a lot of freedom. You will find this in May 2020. And these few months, April, May, June, it will be like demo version of what kind of freedom you will take in 2021 and 2022. It will be like you start to see in May 2020 possibility to live freedomly, to live with some kind of freelance and without any stress, and live for yourself. And it's one main moment that in April, May, June all other people will be look at you like a leader. You will be very charismatic person, and all other people will be very open to you, to go with you if you choose any way, people go after you for this way, and you will be like not formal leader, but very hard leader for others. And let's check other sign. Its last sign, it's Pisces, and for Pisces we have a lot of work situation. You can in 2020 work hard, and like it's not so Pisces energy, because 2020 it's not romantic year. It's a lot of strong money ambition here, and for you Pisces it will be surprises that you wanted to work hard and you wanted to work serious. And January, February, March, especially March, can give you some big profit from this hard work. Another moment that Pisces can find some place of inspiration for themselves in May and June. Especially eclipse 21 June will be some open heart eclipse for Pisces to find the lovely place which they wanted to live in this place and wanted to be in this place. And it's very funny to jump into new reality in June 2020 to live in this place. And I think this is full story for Pisces, and this is format. It will be my first experiment with foreign horoscope, and I need your feedback if you write something and how you feel my conversation, how you feel what I say you, how it's clear for you, because I speak English so bad and it's not so easy to listen me maybe, and I will be waiting your comments. And this is all, full story, and bye my friends.